Imagine this. The clock strikes 4 a.m. The alarm rings, breaking the silence of an early morning. In the darkness, you feel the heavy weight of fatigue, and then a familiar voice echoes, "Just 5 more minutes. You deserve the rest." The warm bed and the darkness outside seem to invite you to stay. But do you realize that this seemingly insignificant moment is quietly shaping the course of your life? Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, faced a similar challenge every day. He reminded himself, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I must work as a human being. I was born for this.'" The moment you choose to leave your bed, overcoming the lure of comfort is not just a small act. It's how you affirm yourself, build character, and commit to living by the values you've set for your life. So, what will you do? Will you choose to sleep in, letting regret creep into your day? Or will you wake up, face the challenge, and take one step closer to becoming the person you aspire to be? Remember, moments like these aren't just about one morning. They are the building blocks of your life. And right now, you have the opportunity to begin writing your own success story. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to us. Thank you for your support. Let's dive in. Number 1. The power of consistency. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve great success while others remain stuck? Are they more talented, luckier, or possess something extraordinary? No. The real secret is consistency. Success is not a miracle or a gift from fate. It is built through small, repeated actions, even when you don't feel like doing them, even when things get tough. It's in those moments when you overcome procrastination and choose action over waiting. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized, "No one is free who is not master of themselves." Consistency is how you master yourself. It is not about waiting for motivation to appear, but acting even when motivation is absent. Motivation is like a blazing fire, intense and bright but quick to fade. Consistency, on the other hand, is like a steady flame, less dazzling but enduring, never extinguished. It is this quiet flame that keeps you moving forward, even when no one is cheering or watching. Picture this. Someone wakes up early every day to hit the gym, rain or shine, despite feeling tired. A writer sits before a blank page for hours, even without inspiration. A student studies diligently in the library while friends are out having fun, even though they too want to join. These individuals do not rely on fleeting bursts of excitement or passing whims. They understand that every small action, every tiny habit, is one step closer to their grand goals. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one." His message is clear. Instead of overthinking or waiting for inspiration, take action. It is the repetition of actions, day after day, that leads you to the destination you've always dreamed of reaching. Remember, talent can give you a head start, and luck may offer an advantage, but consistency is what ultimately takes you to the finish line. Each small action you take each day is a building block for a greater version of yourself. Consistency is not an option. It is a necessity. Only when you master yourself and persist in pursuing your goals can you achieve true freedom and lasting success. Number 2. Inner resistance. The battle between comfort and growth. Have you ever started a new goal with great determination, only to give up after a few weeks, or even just a few days? Statistics show that 92% of people abandon their goals after setting them. The reason, however, doesn't lie in circumstances or external pressures. The greatest opponent we face is within ourselves, the resistance to change. Inner resistance presents itself as a sweet but deceptive friend. It tells you, "It's raining today, run tomorrow," or "You're tired, it's okay to rest a little." the scariest part? These reasons sound logical and justified. Yet, every time you listen and give in, you strengthen the grip of inertia. Each delay pushes your dreams just a little further away. The greatest battle you'll ever fight isn't against external challenges, it's against yourself. That whisper pulling you back into your comfort zone where no effort is required. But remember, this comfort zone is not where growth or achievements happen. Stoic philosophy reminds us that every challenge, every difficulty is an opportunity to grow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The obstacles you face aren't your enemies, they are lessons, stepping stones on your path to success. Seneca echoed this sentiment. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not. It's because we dare not that things are difficult. The habit of avoiding difficulties, procrastinating, and indulging in comfort is the most dangerous trap. Every time you shy away from stepping out of your comfort zone, you build an invisible barrier between yourself and your goals. Picture a cold, rainy morning. The first person stays in bed, convincing themselves that tomorrow will be a better day to start. Their day is no different from yesterday. No progress, no change. Meanwhile, the second person puts on a jacket, steps outside, and starts running in the rain. They don't just complete a workout, they achieve something far greater, a victory over themselves. Every stride, however challenging, is not just physical exercise, but a testament to their strength over inner resistance. The real battle isn't about conquering the outside world, it's about conquering yourself. That voice urging you to retreat into comfort, that whisper making you believe procrastination is reasonable. But remember, these struggles are the tools for your growth. Every time you confront and overcome them, you not only move closer to your goals, but also forge greater strength of will and character. Don't let comfort slow you down. Choose difficulty, because it's the path to success. Number 3. Comfort, the dangerous enemy of success. Comfort is the most dangerous enemy you'll face on your journey to success. Unlike obvious challenges or visible obstacles, comfort sneaks in softly, sweetly, and deceptively. It whispers, "Take a break, just for today. What's the rush?" But every time you choose the easy path, you're not just pausing, you're silently building the habit of stagnation. Comfort often wears the disguise of reasonableness, a day to relax, a little rest, or the excuse of waiting for the perfect moment. But the truth is, every time you procrastinate, you're reinforcing the habit of avoiding challenges. Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminded us, we must undergo a hard winter training and not rush into things for which we are not prepared. These words speak not only about preparation, but also about the inner strength that difficulties bring. Sometimes the greatest lesson isn't how fast you run, but that you keep moving forward, even in the harshest conditions. Seneca emphasized a similar point. Difficulties strengthen the mind, just as labor strengthens the body. If you consistently choose the easy road, you'll never train your willpower or resilience. Facing challenges and pushing through comfort is how you build the strength to endure greater trials in the future. Challenges aren't obstacles, they're tools for growth, a measure of your perseverance and maturity. Imagine a cold morning with howling winds and pouring rain. You wake up, feeling the warmth of your blanket and hearing the rain's lullaby. Your first thought is, why run today in this weather? Tomorrow will be better. But deep down, you know this moment is the true test. You get up, put on your jacket, lace up your shoes, and step outside. The rain chills your skin, your legs ache in the cold, but every step you take isn't just physical exercise, it's a declaration. It's a statement that you refuse to be defeated by ease or temporary comfort. Comfort isn't rest, it's a delay in your growth. True development comes from confronting challenges, not avoiding them. When you choose the harder path and face adversity, you're not only training your body, but also sharpening your mental strength and willpower, the very tools that lead to lasting success. Every time you overcome comfort, you take another step closer to your goal and build a stronger version of yourself. So, the next time ease tempts you, remember, hardship is the greatest teacher you'll ever have. Number 4. Turn challenges into opportunities. Growth through small actions. We often view challenges as obstacles, things to avoid or overcome, but Stoic philosophy teaches us that challenges are opportunities to train ourselves. Every difficulty, no matter how small, is a silent teacher, helping you build resilience and a stronger will. Seneca once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, just as labor strengthens the body." What does this mean? Imagine your mind as a rough stone. Challenges, whether big or small, are like tools that chip away at the rough exterior, revealing the polished gem within. But for that gem to emerge, you must embrace the refining process that hardships bring. Have you ever heard stories about athletes training in freezing snow, or a pianist dedicating thousands of hours to practicing simple pieces before performing a masterpiece? It's the repeated, small challenges faced in imperfect conditions that build their resilience and mastery. Stoic philosophy views everyday difficulties as opportunities to cultivate inner strength. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "The obstacle in the path becomes the path. What stands in the way becomes the way." Consider this: every time you encounter hesitation, fear of failure, or an unfavorable situation, it isn't a dead end. It's a doorway to hidden strength you didn't know you had. Think about daily situations, a tough conversation, an unexpected task, or focusing on work when your mood isn't great. These moments, if faced rather than avoided, help you become a stronger version of yourself. Every time you overcome a small challenge, you're preparing yourself for bigger ones in the future. Imagine training for a long-distance run. At first, running 1 kilometer feels like a daunting challenge. But when you push through and make it a habit, that 1 kilometer becomes easy. Then comes 2 kilometers, then 5, and eventually you complete a marathon. Endurance isn't born from a single monumental effort, but from consistently tackling challenges, one step at a time. The same principle applies to your mind. Want to build calmness and resilience? Treat conflicts and difficulties as opportunities to train your composure. Every time you manage your emotions in the face of a challenge, you're mastering yourself, and your inner confidence grows stronger with each success. Growth doesn't happen in the absence of difficulties. It happens through them, and your small daily victories form the foundation of your future greatness. Seneca once reminded us, "Tranquility does not come from avoiding difficulties, but from confronting and mastering them." Challenges are not your enemies. They are exercises designed to help you grow. Don't fear imperfections. They are the tools that sharpen your willpower, train your patience, and ultimately prepare you to conquer greater heights in life. So, when you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This mindset not only helps you overcome obstacles, but also transforms them into opportunities, into strength that propels you forward. Start with small challenges today. It could be a decision to wake up early, tackle a difficult task, or dedicate time to a goal you've been putting off. Each time you confront and overcome a challenge, you're building a stronger version of yourself. Remember, growth begins with action. Face the discomfort, embrace the imperfections, and use them as stepping stones to become the person you aspire to be. Number 5. True freedom comes from self-discipline. When we think of freedom, we often picture a life unbound, a life where we can do whatever we please. But Stoic philosophy reminds us that true freedom isn't indulgence or the pursuit of fleeting desires. True freedom is self-mastery, the ability to control your actions regardless of circumstances or emotions. Epictetus, who once lived as a slave yet achieved unparalleled spiritual freedom, emphasized, "No one is free who is not master of themselves." What does this mean? It is the freedom from temptations, impulses, and external pressures. True freedom isn't yielding to every whim, but having the ability to choose actions aligned with your values and long-term goals. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by emotions or shaken by circumstances? In those moments, you are no longer in control. When anger, laziness, or fear guide your decisions, you surrender power to forces outside yourself. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, offered this advice. Establish a steady rhythm so that even when storms arise, you remain unwavering. Discipline isn't just a series of repeated actions. It's a guiding compass that helps you navigate life's storms. It's the navigator that adjusts your course when the winds of life grow chaotic. When you practice discipline, journaling each morning, meditating under pressure, or maintaining physical exercise, you're constructing an inner fortress, a place where life's tempests cannot touch you. Self-discipline isn't a restriction, it's a path to freedom. By mastering yourself, you reclaim control over your life and ensure your choices align with the person you want to become. It is through discipline that you can weather any storm and achieve a sense of true liberation. Picture someone who faithfully writes in their journal every morning, no matter how exhausted they felt the night before. Or imagine someone meditating in stillness amidst the chaos of a bustling city. These images are more than acts of discipline. They are demonstrations of true freedom, the ability to act according to one's principles and values, rather than being swept away by external pressures or the turmoil of the world. Ask yourself, is freedom eating whatever you want, whenever you want? Or is it the ability to say no to junk food and choose a nutritious meal that nurtures your body? Is freedom scrolling endlessly through social media without control? Or is it the power to turn off your phone and focus on the goals that truly matter to you? Freedom is not about doing whatever you please. It is about choosing to do what is right, even when you don't feel like it. This is the power of discipline. It not only provides stability in turbulent times, but also serves as the foundation for a life of freedom, resilience, and deep meaning. When you master yourself, you master your life. True freedom is the power to govern your own actions and decide the direction you wish to pursue, regardless of the obstacles the outside world may throw at you. Your life won't change through grand ideas or bold promises. It changes through small actions that you persistently take each day. Don't let time quietly slip away amidst plans that never materialize. Act now with what you have in your hands. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once reminded us, "Begin at once to live and count each day as a separate life." This quote carries a powerful message. You don't need to wait for the perfect day or ideal circumstances. Each day is an opportunity to begin anew, a blank canvas on which to paint the person you want to become. Carl Jung, the great psychologist, echoed this sentiment. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. The difference between dreamers and achievers lies in action. No matter how flawless your plans may seem, without execution, they are merely words on paper. Imagine this. Someone spends a few minutes every day writing a single page. After a year, they've completed the novel that once existed only as a fleeting thought. An athlete runs every morning, rain or shine. Each small step today carries them toward the finish line of a future marathon. A student devotes 30 minutes daily to studying. Not much, but over days and weeks, they amass enough knowledge to conquer their toughest exams. Every small action is like a brick. With patience and consistency, you're building a sturdy castle. These small, repeated steps are how you transform big dreams into reality. Remember, success doesn't come from one explosive moment, but from small, deliberate choices made daily. Each time you choose action over procrastination, you are shaping a stronger, more determined version of yourself for tomorrow. Thank you for joining Philosophic Stoic today. If you found value in this video, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, or simply type "Keep it up" in the comments. Your support helps us create more content that you'll love. We appreciate having you as part of our community. Until next time, stay wise and serene. Have a great day.